when I saw that it was going to be Love Week, I was actually watching an episode of The Simpsons, and it hit me right then and there without any other thought. I'm going to say that completely transparent. Never thought about it again after this, but Homer and Marge Simpson are an American icon. They are probably one of the most well known couples and one of the longest running television programs in history. So I felt like Homer and Marge deserve a little bit of respect here on Love Week. And I did a little bit of research to kind of find out how Homer and Marge came about and some of the things that we've experienced with them over the now almost 40 years that they've been on TV.
Yeah.
And to me, that's awesome as well. The Simpsons, I don't know if you're familiar with this, but before they became a TV show on their own, they were actually like a little skit on the Tracy Ullman show back in the day. And it was like one of those things where they looked very archaic and they didn't look like the Simpsons, but it was them. And then they kind of evolved into what they became. And I believe it was 1988 that the Simpsons hit the airwaves, and they've been on ever since. So
Yeah, they've been literally, as you say, an iconic show. And speaking of shows, I just want to say good morning to Jake. Thank you for joining us this morning, Jake. Glad to have you. Glad to have you aboard.
yes, Jake, good morning. Jake told me the other week that I look like Bubba the Love Sponge. So I've been doing a little bit of work on my diet, and I've also been exercising a little more. So no offense to Bubba, but that's not the comparison I was looking for my overall general appearance.
Jake says Homer Simpson's the reason why I found out about dancing itos.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know. Can you elaborate on that, Jake? We'd love to hear more about it.
Unless it's the dancing judge, Judge Ito from back in the day. It could potentially be him. Could be. I don't know. The Simpsons have predicted a lot of things over the course of time. It's one of those deals where they come back with the meme and they're like, yeah, but it was Judge Ito. There we go.
Good job. Good job, Chuck.
Oh, it's your boy. I was just guessing there, but I know. So I was thinking back to Homer and Marge, and it's like, they've been through so much together. They've had, rough patches in their relationships throughout the course of the series. They've, just about called it quits, and then, love brings them back together. So I wanted to do a little bit of research on this and see, how did this come about, Homer and Marge? Because I've watched the show, but I'm not going to lie and say I've watched all 40 years, every episode. But Homer and Marge Simpson, apparently they met in high school, and they went to high school together in the 70s.